The Dallas Cowboys are going after a fan for more than $7 million. In a lawsuit filed today, the Cowboys allege Dawn Bennett wanted to watch the home games like a high roller and turned out rather to be high risk. Fox 4's Calvert Collins joins us from AT&T Stadium with the details. Calvert.
Well, Brandon, they are the most expensive and coveted seats inside AT&T Stadium, and Dawn Bennett's luxury suite is on the Hall of Fame level here on the west side of the stadium. She pays $500,000 a year to rent it. Well, she did until last year, so the Dallas Cowboys won't let her use it until that balance is paid, plus what's left on her lease agreement.
This is the same thing as any other standard lease, an apartment lease or anything else. It's just obviously a lot more higher end.
As in $10 million. That's how much Dawn Bennett signed her name agreeing to pay over a 20-year lease for Hall of Fame Suite 242. This is a virtual look of that suite in the west end zone. The lawsuit states Bennett paid the $50,000 security deposit in November of 2007 when she signed the lease. Then from 2008 to 2012, she paid the annual fee of $500,000. But last year, she paid less than half, only $200,000, followed by nothing this year.
She personally signed the lease. She is obligated for that rent through the end of the term, plus 15% late penalty fees, plus legal fees.
The Cowboys are asking for $7.3 million. Local attorney Clint David, who is not affiliated with this lawsuit, says it's unlikely she'll have to write a check for that amount.
It's more likely that they will come up with some discounted number that they would then pay out over some period of time. It's if they can reach a settlement and if this tenant has the financial wherewithal to pay it.
Who is Dawn Bennett? She runs Bennett Financial Services Group in Washington, D.C. The company's website says it provides investment advice and services to all kinds of clients, including here in Texas. She also hosts a weekly radio show called Financial Myth Busting.
I'm sure it is a situation she wishes wasn't occurring.
The Cowboys' lawyers would not give us an interview, but did release this statement. The Cowboys organization views these types of lawsuits as a last resort. We're not chasing mom and pop companies. Signing up for multi-million-dollar luxury suites is big business. The individuals and businesses that enter into these agreements knew what they were doing. Well, I called Ms. Bennett's office in Washington, D.C. this afternoon and spoke to her assistant, who knew nothing about this lawsuit. It was filed this afternoon, and I did not receive a call back from Ms. Bennett nor her attorney. Brandon?
All right, so obviously the Cowboys are trying to get this money. What kind of efforts have they made already to kind of trying to recoup some of these missed payments?
And that is mentioned in the lawsuit that on at least more than one occasion, the Cowboys organization demanded that Ms. Bennett pay the amount that she has owed. That is due every year on March 1st in full. And the Cowboys have basically 10 days. They have to give written notice until they can basically rescind her use of the suite or the facility and those tickets. So yes, basically it is, from what we understand, exhausted many efforts to not only recoup last year's payment of $300,000, but plus the $500,000 this year. And late fees are assessed a percentage of the annual payment of 15% on a $500,000 annual fee. That's $75,000 just in late fees, Brandon. So we're definitely talking about a lot of money adding up here.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Calvert Collins, thank you.